Hellcat.
Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back explorers to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with all that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Okay, so let's get into the main topics of today's video. So, before October even began, I was showing off a number of different models. Uh, well, a number of different VTuber models, and they are ones I created, but I have not shared. And I don't think I'm going to share them, but if I do, they will not be available for use. Well, the current ones. I might do something different with the old ones, but I don't know for sure. Either way, my first official lore models were my schoolgirl, my I guess you could say elven fairy, and my engineer and sky pirate. But that's been reduced to 3 because I don't really need a different outfit. So it's just the schoolgirl, the elven fairy, and the engineer. Let's face it, the whole reason my character builds an airship is because where she is currently, she doesn't have her wings. And seeing as she's a character who grew up with wings, that's a very huge adjustment. So, yeah, that's part of the lore. Um, but I'm not going to get into that. And of course, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But either way, I have 3 original lore bottles that go into the whole story of what's going on. And then we have 5 more lore bottles, which I will be sharing with you today. Oh, yeah. Um, the original world is actually Minecraft. So, you won't talk about that anymore. But, I'm going to share the first 5 uh, models from the trip. So, let me present the first one. Okay, so, yeah, the first attempt at returning home didn't wind up working out very well. The world that I wound up in only had humans, dwarves, and goblins. So yeah. Oh, something that I find very fascinating is that goblin, according to some sources, is essentially an old way of saying ugly fairy. So I guess it works, but I don't know if that's true. So don't hold it against me if I was wrong. But either way, the next attempt, after, for some reason, I keep mentioning to go back to the original world that my character wound up in. So this was the first attempt at trying to get home. Big fail. But now, second attempt. For the second attempt, um, well, the only life that was available is robotic. So technically, a robot that lives? I don't know what to say about that one. But yeah, definitely the closest life form, if you wanted to say that. And of course, second attempt was also a fail. Um, and obviously, I went back to um the well, the first original place I wound up. So at this point, I'm starting to call it a hub world. Oh, right. So the third attempt, I could at least have wings, but at the moment, I'm not showing them because that's the thing. But it was a world of superheroes, so yeah, that that's why the mask. And yeah, I won't go into too much detail for that, but I like this attempt. However, still not home. So back to the hub world for a fourth attempt. All right. So things didn't quite work out for the fourth attempt. Uh, I wound up somewhere where there are demons and vampires and so on and so forth. But unfortunately, the fairies that were there are not compatible with the fairy that my species was supposed to be. So, for whatever reason, the uh, demons were actually the closest. So, that's kind of confusing. And yes, I really do wish there was a way to add, so, shall we say, some demonic horns that other people made? Maybe? Eventually? But at the moment, uh, uh, yes, there are things. There's, wings, and, there's a tail and back. But, we'll, we'll worry about that later. So either way, after my stint in that world, I wound up going back to the hub world, only to try again. Okay, so the last attempt took me to a world where there were bunny girls. Or if you looked at some of my older content, especially Minecraft, there was something about an Easter Bunny curse, but, yeah, I haven't figured everything out, but this is what happened. So, obviously, um, things happen, but I'm gonna go back to the hub world one more time, or, well, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my original outfit and go from there. Okay, so, yes, when I start doing the lore games or whatever, I will be using those models, along with the first three that are now more in line with my Minecraft skins or outfits or whatever. And yes, one of the other things that I shared were the uh, costume models, which I will acknowledge do have their own peculiar set of lore. Or, I don't know, maybe they're connected to my main ones, maybe not. We'll figure it out. But either way, I shared with you my gobliness, my robot, my superhero, my demoness. Uh, yes, there is a more precise name for it, but I'll just go with demoness, and also my Betty girl. But I think I've shared everything I want to share for this particular video, and I probably talked your ears off enough. So, with everything said, I'm going to leave you with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.